Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome, you medieval anti-disease, anti-virus conspiracy theorists. There is a new trend on TikTok, of all places. I want to show this because if this video is any representation of culture, we are in big, big trouble. Welcome to medieval times, because we are entering the Dark Ages, where there is a true division over the haves and the have-nots, those that will submit to the authority in overreach and those that say, nah, I'd like to keep my sanity. But, I think they make some reasonable arguments for why everyone should wear a mask even though you've been vaccinated. Check out this little ditty.
Wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, still rock a mask. Cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter. I'm vaxxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, still rock a mask. Cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter. That second dose is like with body aches and a fever of a Monday is true. I would do it all over again just to chill with my friends. I'm vaxxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, still rock the mask. Cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter.
So I'm glad to see Freddie Mercury has made a comeback and is doing well in this video. Anyways, these vaccines and things have no impact on people, right? That's what people are saying. And I think that's pretty clear.
Rebel News, and I'm outside of the Calgary Green Man Center, where Pastor Tim Stevens is presently being held. He was arrested.
Oh, sorry about that. But these ideas have obviously huge consequences. And here's what they're proposing. I think a lot of people see the writing on the wall that this is coming, but the Immuna vaccination band is a useful tool that can help in this situation, and it's currently on sale for $17.95, a small price to pay in order to be able to prove your vaccinated status wherever you go. Great idea. Said no one ever. Put this thing on your wrist so everyone can identify. Who saw this coming? Nobody saw this coming. Everyone saw this coming that had an iota of forethought. Because this is all about dividing and controlling. And this is paving the way for more kind of tyrannical overreach. And the reason this bothers me as a Christian, why is this important? Because this is a way to identify people that are for and against. It's a constant way to divide people instead of unify people. There's no unity in this. There's no gospel in this. There's no grace for other people in this at all. Who people on the other side, like the video, he had all those comments that said selfish idiots and all these basically pejorative comments or ad hominem attacks for why people don't get these things. And that's really not the issue at all. And people that argue that way, it's because they don't have an actual case for why they're doing what they're doing, so they use emotion instead of logic. And it's not compelling to a lot of people, but to others it is, which is why we continue to see this. So the bands and the bracelets are going to further divide. Plus, I have serious concerns about putting on a bracelet of any kind or taking any sort of barcode, by the way, and I think most Christians would, because this is paving the way for the end times. I think most people can see it. Not that we're in the exact end time, but we're certainly approaching a threshold that has never been crossed before. So this is concerning on many fronts. Now, the core issue, as always, is to repent and believe the gospel. That's always the issue. You're at war with God. You need to repent and trust in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, who is fully God and fully man. When we see sin, death, and disease, it's evidence of the fall. And people say, well, how does that apply to this? Because people are not in their right minds. They're out of their minds. They're been given over to depravity and hatred of others and this rage culture that we're in. And the only solution for us is the gospel. It's to show grace to others and point them to the finished work of Christ. It's also to remember to hammer that like button like the 95 Theses. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless.